did say last week I wasn't going to water the sugar beet, but I guess I've changed my mind. It's so dry. So there we have it. That's my Sunday. Oil change from but these things all greased up and brought over, but put them in there for a bit of efficiency. So the wheat's largely this tall now. Just coming out in here. If they don't stamp it all down. So some people wiser than me reckon this wheat, or wheat in general, is about 3 weeks early. Does seem bloody early. Do you think they'd have, at the cereal show, do you think they'd have harvested the wheat before the actual event? I'll turn the pump round. Not much room. Background, you can see same potatoes as I showed you last week. So we had 7 mil last night. Just looking at the peas, we're just starting to get a bit of pigeon grazing off this headland here from all these trees here. We don't have many trees, but when we do have them, the pigeons like to sit in there and graze all they survey. Just gonna get banger out. It's been in these trees, we forgot about it and we kept meaning to pick it up and we never did, so I'm just hoping it's going to work again. But yes, I just want to get them before they get the taste buds honed in on this fine meal. Come on then, Percy, let's have a look at the peas. That one's already looking. So the grazing's just running in here. You can just see the nag marks. Also, this is a bit of live silt here. This was we can't quite see it, but there's a little brow there. And that was the old Roman canal, and that went from Bourne, just over in the horizon over there, where those buildings are. Straight line from what was Bourne Salads there, all the way through that gap there, just on the side of that corn shed, to Gosbston, and that was the old Roman canal. Dead straight line. See it on Google Earth. All in all, I seem quite happy with that 7 mil of rain. It's just nicely gone in. Silt does take it in well. But looking well. I was a bit nervous with that Fenton tyres. We normally pull the drill on the crawler, but actually there's not a tyre mark to be seen. So I'm really quite pleased. If there's any seeds of doubt of why we apply fungicides, this is a bit of a spray and miss here. The state of that. You need these little miss bits just to appreciate what you spend all your money on. Let me just pull that out. Because it ain't going to do a lot. And they're your primary yield makers. Without them bad boys, you can kiss your yield goodbye, really, in simple layman's terms. Just going to pull these annoying little black grasses up while I'm still here. And nemesis. This is the banger we forgot about. It's looking rather sorry for itself. It just occurred to me, I perhaps ought to check the spark plug. It's been on its side, looking at them rusty threads. Doesn't bode well for reliability. I'll give this a clean up, wash this, and I'll go back to the yard, clean up a bit, and save it for another day. And as if by magic, Paul's got these both going before I've got the bangers done, or the banger done, so it's done well. I think it's ready to go out. little windy at the minute, but by the time I've had tea, it drops off. It's lovely out today. The smells, crikey, the smells. The rain is just give you a nasal floral dance today. So I'm in the sugar beet field I was in last week. As you can see, it's got a lot of blackgrass pressure. Let me just scout over here. It's kind of why it's in beet. Anyway, there's a lot there. Just going to do a quick repair of this reciprocating saw. This is an old one. I just had new bushes in the back and then it died, so strip them out. Take this relevant piece off. This is where the battery meets the contact of the machine. So don't ban on buying any more Makita batteries. So as far as I'm concerned, as long as everything roughly dies together, we've got this in a radio left now. All's well, so that's the good one. Now I didn't pay any attention to how the wires went then. Negative, positive. Okie dokie. So I've had this one kicking around for probably 10 years. At least I can bin it now. Well, so I'm not doing too bad. 2015. Can you see the contactor difference? The battery has just wobbled its way through all the nickel or whatever nasty metal it is, so it can barely grip it. Tidy. So we've finally got enough potatoes together to put a load of stock feed together. That's poor English there, poor use of English. Saying last night we've only got like 15 loads or 15 boxes of stock feed. Now that it's in a grower's eyes, that's success. Not too many. But not good if you're trying to feed your cattle.